Well, I've been trying to use my little TC33 New Holland tractor like a bulldozer again. And I was pushing Yopon, and a couple of them went up into the engine area. And, oh, you can't really see it, but down in there is the power. This is the power steering reservoir, and down in there by the pulley, I don't know if there's a hose that got pushed up into the pulley, and the pulley cut a hole in the hose. So I've been all up under there trying to figure out a way to get in, get a wrench in there. Yopon destroyed my little guard thing right there. Anyway, I have a feeling the job would be a lot easier if I just take the radiator off. These little bolts on the side here are 10 millimeter. These hose clamps use a little 8 millimeter socket, or of course, you know, just a regular flathead screwdriver. Alright, so this little bolt right here has a 13 millimeter. I'm about to disconnect the battery. I gotta take that out so it'll make it easier for me to get this radiator out of here. There's a little hose right here that goes into the radiator, and it goes right there to that little valve, and it goes up there and connects to the block. So I'm not sure what that is, but I have to disconnect that hose clamp. I guess I gotta take these loose. Under here, I can't see it. That's a 15 millimeter, the one on each side. All right, I got that loose. I'm gonna pull this out, and then I had to take loose this fan shroud, and so now we can see how this hose right here got pushed up into this pulley, and it cut it, and now it's spraying power steering fluid, or hydraulic fluid, all over the place. See, and I don't know if this one, it must have got pushed up like that. I don't know if it's leaking or not, but we're gonna have to get some new hydraulic lines. So I find that when I try to loosen these up, the hose just spins and it's going to get too tight. So I'm assuming we have to take these lines off right here, maybe break this loose, and hopefully this will spin so that this can be installed without massive problems. We'll find out. So I disconnected both of those fittings, and sure enough, it's very weird though, it doesn't come apart, it just spins in this part of the frame, but it allowed me to, get this hose disconnected. And I have to bust this one loose, which is really pretty tight. Anyway, I need both hands, so yeah, so when you're taking these hoses off, I guess it's a good idea to take a picture on a little video, so you can make sure you know which one goes to which, because you don't want to put them back on backwards. I don't know how that would work. Well, it might work, I don't know. But I wouldn't want to take a chance. Put everything back together and then stuff ain't right. Went down and bought some new hoses. They make them at Napa Auto Parts. Got some that have the swivel on one end, so when I go to hook it up here, right here, it's gonna be a little easier because that swivels cost a little more. Hydraulic lines cost a lot of money, so I'm gonna put these in. tighten it up. I'm putting these lines back on. One thing I found out was I tried putting this one on first, and for some reason the way these are right next to each other, it wouldn't let me put this one on. So I had to take it back off, put this one first, and then it allowed me to put this one. Tighten it up. Alright, so got these all tightened up. Seems like those threads felt a little funny. I hope they gave me the right threads. But they screwed in about halfway, so hopefully that's good. Alright, so I'm just gonna put the radiator back in. You put your hydraulic fluid in here for your power steering. It doesn't use power steering fluid, it uses hydraulic. Same fluid as the rest of your hydraulics on your tractor. All right. A little hydraulic fluid in there. Now I'll turn the wheel and see if anything leaks. So good. Looks like that repair job was successful. I got no leaks. Steering works good. Old beat up raggedy old tractor. So I guess, you know, some of these things that break down, if you just take some time and look at it, spend most of the day, you can fix it yourself instead of having to take it into the shop.